Welcome or welcome back to another hands-on video with me, Alexander, your host, and the star on your screen is the Longines Heritage Classic Tuxedo Chronograph.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
And in case you're doing this for the first time, you have the chance to win one of the Bezel noise-cancelling headsets. Each month we're giving away one of them. Take your opportunity and win the Bezel noise-cancelling headsets. This is that legendary Tuxedo Chronograph from Longines coming out of the Heritage Collection. You guys have already been asking in the other video where I presented the Spirit Collection to do a hands-on video, and there we go. And as I am still sharing the novelties with the Longines team here in Austria, meaning that half of the watches they have for showing them to the retailers, and these are watches, or this is one of the watches I have from them. I will exchange the Chronograph versus the freehand Tuxedo. I also will get this one, so in case you're asking yourself now, why is Alexander only showing the Chronograph? The simple reason is because the freehand is out there being shown to the retail, and I will get the watch in a couple of days, and the video is to follow. So what we see here is a stainless steel chronograph with a diameter of 40 millimeters. The watch has a lug to lug. I quickly will jump right into the video. Let me open it. Measures from lug to lug 50 millimeters, and the height of the case is 14 millimeters. So perfectly dimensioned chronograph. Then let us together look at the dial. What we see, we have of course that's where the name comes from, that typical color from silver, black and silver. So tuxedo look, in the sense of, yes, this would have been in the early or in the 1940s, and this is where the watch has its origins 80 years ago in the 40s, when parties were celebrated, of course. And this watch is a watch that one would have worn going on a party, to a jazz club, to dance with a girl. So it's a watch that really reflects that spirit. So silver, black and silver. The outer ring with the tachymeter scale is blue. I think we can see this in the video quite good. Blue, black, silver. We have a running second, and we have a 30 minutes counter for the chronograph. This again is a watch, it's a dummy, there is a movement in it, but the movement is unfortunately not working. These are pre-series watches that, as I just said to you, are here to be shown to the retail in Austria, and I get them in between and I can do the videos, and I'm so happy that I have the opportunity. I can show you, of course, there is a movement in it. The watch, you can see me, you can see me adjusting the hands. The watch features no date. I would say that's more authentic. You don't need a date. The watch, even though it is an automatic movement, so there is an automatic chronograph movement in there, there is no indication on the dial saying anything of automatic, blah, blah, blah. Longines, that's it. And no other mentioning of any other features. Then, of course, Swiss made. And yes, you have the base here, and of course everything you need for the tachymetric scale. And in my honest opinion, people of Longines, if this is a watch that you are presenting in the style as you do present it, a watch you wear for dancing, with a tuxedo, going out and having fun, maybe you guys of Longines, you should have thought, instead of having a tachymetric scale, you should have there should be a pulsometric scale. Then this will be more likely a doctor's watch, but one could use it if the girl in your hands, due to the heavy partying you're having, is fainting. So you could easily check the pulse. Oh, I'm joking. But I would have probably put a pulsometric scale instead of this more technical scale that makes the watch, a little bit too technical, in my honest opinion, as I just said. So let us have a look from the side on the watch. We clearly see the push pieces are perfectly aligned with the crown. It's a fully integrated chronograph, as I just said, and it features, as all the special, or let's say all the watches coming from Longines now, features a silicone balance spring. Very nice to have this feature. This feature guarantees more accuracy and less distortion coming from magnetic fields that are all around us, as you all, of course, are aware of. So the crown features the old or the nice Longines logo. I'm just trying to bring it into the camera. You see the Longines logo here. And now if I go to the back end, you were asking yourself, why isn't it turning the watch around? It's because you are going to see me now. Hello, this is me. You see me. It is a, there's no see-through case bottom, as you can just see, but it's me here. Hello. And the watch features, yes, some engravings here, the Longines Heritage Classics. You have you have the hourglass, winged hourglass logo of Longines, etc., etc. The Longines, then some reference numbers, etc., etc. Swiss made and so on, waterproof. It is written water resistant and so on. Talking about water resistant 30 meters, not more. These are heritage watches and 30 meters is what you get with them. But I assume this is not a watch, even if we are considering the beautifully executed leather strap here with the nicely stitching. That's not a watch you anyhow go or will use when you go into the water. Classical pin buckle. And from the inside, yes, oh, I have to turn it around for you. You see Longines again, 19, that's already mentioned here. You see 19, I will show it to you. You see here 19, so we know the distance in between the lugs is 19. Longines, very nicely executed and feels good, even with the gloves. Now, I have been touching the watch before, of course, but now, while filming, I said to myself, let's have some gloves on, because this watch, as it has pretty many also polished surfaces, as for instance, all the part here is polished. And of course, the case bottom, if you touch it, you quickly have fingerprints, and this does not really look nice. So I said to myself, put on some gloves. And yeah, there you go. You see the gloves. No, you see me again. Wearing gloves. I have to laugh because I came up with that idea of exchanging that tachymetric scale. I said to myself, come on guys, you're talking about a watch that really is made for fun and dancing and going out and laugh and pulsometric would be fun. Yep, fainting, you know, whoop, and then you go there and say, oh darling, please, let me just check your pulse. I have a Longines chronograph that can easily, let me just count it. And you say, oh, we need a doctor. We don't need a doctor. Maybe a kiss would have just done it. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Alexander joking around today. What is else to say? You have a very nice boxed glass. Can you see it? I'm holding it to the camera and you can see the dial. And the boxed glass, yeah, now we see it. There is, let me go closer. Maybe I am able to show it. Yeah, I have the reflections of the lights in my office. But maybe I can, no, we can't show it from this side, but from this side, if I slowly turn the watch, you can anyhow see it. It's boxed and it's treated, anti-reflective treated, so it's really giving the impression when you wear the watch on the wrist that you really jump into the dial. And I think that wrist shot is not a bad one with the Longines Heritage Classic Tuxedo Chronograph. What else is to say? Yes, we have rhodium plated and blued steel hands. There is no super luminova applied, so the watch is not visible when it's dark, or the watch is, of course, the entire watch is not visible, and you will not be able to read the time of the watch. So the watch is not visible and the time is not visible. Both is not possible, can't be done. Nice, because it gets more closer, is closer to the watches that have been produced in the 1940s. And I think it's more authentic to see these wonderfully rhodium-plated blue steel hands. Yes, the silver, there's a silver, opaline and black dial, 10 Arabic numerals, and as already mentioned, the tachymetric scale that, in my personal opinion, should be a posimetric scale. Well, thanks for watching. As I just said, the freehand watch will be in my hands very soon. It will come, so if you missed it, I have not been ignoring you or your wishes that I show the watch. I just only am able to show you the chronograph today. I hope you liked the video. Let me know by comments underneath if and what you think about the chronograph. And yes, of course, stay tuned for all the next videos to come here very, very soon. Bye-bye for now, and stay healthy and yeah, have fun. End of the day, have fun.